Hey gang, Coach Jason here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week. So today we're going to talk about 4 must-do workouts for a sub 40-minute 10K. I did 4 must-do for sub 45. We're going to do 4 for sub 35. Then we're going to conclude the 10K series with 4 must-dos for a sub 30. So if you're a coach or an athlete, make sure you subscribe to this channel before you leave, please. So that way you don't miss out on any of the content. And these are workouts that I've used over 2 decades as a coach with a lot of success, male and female. So if you do hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, I'll make sure you're in the front of the line to get the content as it comes in. I thank you so much for that. Okay. And again, this is a big milestone too, sub 40 for a lot of folks. So you have direct access to me too if you want. If you have any questions at all, blackbeltrunningcoach@gmail.com is my email. You can ask me any questions about any of my videos. And again, we'll go live after this 10K series to talk about all the videos, and I'm happy to answer your questions. So looking at sub 40 for 10K, okay? This is a big milestone again, okay? I generally, let's just say 39.50. So we're looking at about 625 to 626 per mile here, okay? And your 5K equivalent is about 610 to 611 per mile, okay? Which is about a 1913. So that's what you're looking at as well. So, and that fits in because you want to have the strength to run well at the 5K. You also want to have the ability to transition upward to the half marathon as well. So just something to keep in mind, a well-balanced training program is very, very important. So let's get to these workouts, okay? Workout 1, 1,000-meter repeats. Now, these workouts are going to differ a little bit each time I put out a video. As you get fitter and faster, the workouts may progress a little bit. So it's just something to keep in mind. But you'll see in the series, you have a lot of variation, a lot of variety. So as a coach, you can pick and choose. And this is where coaching with the eyes is important as coaching with the watch. You can use your own discretion as a coach to decide what type of workouts you see fit or best fit for your athletes, male and female. So looking at 1,000-meter repeats for the first workout. You're building towards 7 to 8 of them with a 2-minute recovery. If you can go further, you go further, maybe upwards of 10. Some people can't handle it, some people can't. But it's 2-minute recovery, and you're doing them at 10K pace. And so that's 358 to 359 per rep. And then you try to run the last rep at 5K pace, which is 350 to 351. Gives you an idea of how to accelerate and finish strong. Rather than waiting for the last 100 meters or 50 meters or 200 meters, this is a great way of accelerating from a little bit further out and taking the sting out of some of the kickers. So that's workout 1. Next up is a continuous tempo run. And it's approximately at half marathon pace. So you're building to a 20 to 25 minute tempo run at 640 to 645 per mile. Okay, this gives you an idea of comfortably running hard for a while. That simulates 5K races. It simulates 10K races. But doing that will give you a good idea of what you can handle for the half marathon too. So 20 to 25 minutes at 640 to 645 per mile. You take a 6-minute active recovery, get some fluid, stay loose, right? And then on the back end, 4 times 300 with a 100-meter jog at 3K pace. Good speed development for 10K. 65 to 66 per rep, or 105 to 106 per rep for your 300 meters, okay? And again, building towards these. If you can only handle some, like some folks can handle the volume but not the speed. Some folks can handle the speed but not the volume. So you can build appropriately as you see fit. That's workout 2. Workout 3, you need to know what it feels like to go through 5K at 10K pace and keep going, right? So here, this is about 3 weeks out that I generally like to give this to athletes. 5K at 10K pace. So here you're running 1950 to 1955 for the 5K. You take a 10-minute active recovery, you stay loose, get fluids and whatnot, and then you transition into some shorter stuff. 6 times a 500 on the back end at 5K pace, which is 154 to 155 per rep. 500-meter efforts. So the whole workout adds up to 8,000 meters or 8K worth of volume. Okay, at 2 different paces. And lastly, this is a broken 2K. I did this in the last video. I've also done broken miles in my 5K training video. So this is 4 times 1600, 400. So essentially it's 1600, 400, 16.4, 16.4, 16.4. It's continuous. But you take a 200-meter easy jog recovery in between each rep. But this gives you an idea of how to change pace throughout races, okay? Which makes you a more dangerous runner. So the 1600-meter reps are at 10K pace, which is 624 to 625 per mile. And then the 400-meter efforts are at 3K pace, which is 131 to 132 per rep, okay? And at the end of the workout, also 8K worth of volume. You can, at some point, you may find an athlete, if you're a coach or yourself, that can handle 5 sets. If you feel they can, it's up to you to decide whether you want to do it or not. It's also a great workout. And the difference in paces here, again, That's why sometimes the volume is a little bit under 10K, so we can incorporate some 5K pace and 3K pace in there. Okay, and sometimes you'll see stuff over 10K. Okay, only if those can handle it. You can go longer for tempo runs. You can do them essentially marathon pace and go, let's say, 50 to 60 minutes, which is about 30 seconds per mile slower than 10K, approximately 25 to 30 seconds slower. Okay, so that's the difference essentially between your anaerobic threshold and aerobic threshold. Okay, it's a continuously hard running, but at different paces for different lengths. So these are the 4 workouts, gang. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to me. And if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate your support as always. And I thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I hope that you do that. And please share this with your friends. It might be coaches or athletes who think might benefit from it. This also applies to whether you're training for cross country or track or road. You can apply these workouts appropriately everywhere. It's still 10K no matter where it is. So just something to keep in mind. But have a great season. Have a great week. Train smart, train hard, and I'll see you on the other side.